A garden in winter is like a closed book. All its wonders are concealed. From my walks through the extensive gardens at Aircroft, the estate owned by my employer, wealthy businessman Cameron Clewe, I could picture the herbs and flowers hidden under the cover of bare branches and brown mulch, but on a cold January day, only a few evergreens provided a splash of color. Maintaining a fast pace, I reached the steps leading up to a marble-columned, open-sided pavilion with a timber roof. I paused at a koi pond. In warmer seasons, a waterfall tumbled down a stepped water feature that was flanked by the marble stairs. But in winter, the fountain at the top of the steps was drained and the pond covered with a domed greenhouse structure to prevent the water from freezing. I couldn't see the fish through the green plastic panels, but knew they were fine, as they were checked regularly by an expert. I turned to face the back facade of the sprawling Aircroft mansion. A long flagstone path, bordered on one side by the now sleeping beds, and on the other by a rectangle of faded grass, was mirrored by a matching path on the other side of the garden. Striding down one of the paths was a tall, slender figure in a knee-length black wool coat. Open over a cream fisherman's cable-knit sweater and turquoise turtleneck, the coat's unbuttoned front edges flapped in the sharp wind. The man wore gloves, but no hat, and the winter sunlight lit the tips of his shaggy auburn hair with flame. "Jane," he called out as he approached me, "you're finally here." I pushed back the hood of my navy down coat. "On the second Monday in January, as promised." Yes, I know." Cam stopped in front of me, his sea-green gaze focused on my face. "Did you have a good trip?" "Of course. New York is always magical during the holidays, and I got to spend time with my daughter. What could be better?" Cam thrust his hands into the pockets of his coat. "How is Bailey? I assume you saw her show." "Twice, actually, and she's doing great." I smiled as the image of my 32-year-old actress daughter flashed through my mind. They have hopes that the musical can make the leap from off to on Broadway. "I wish I could see that," Cam said. I studied him for a moment. "You can, anytime you want. I'll even get you a free ticket." "Navigating New York might be a little beyond my capability. I know you think I should continue to push my boundaries." I nodded. "Absolutely." "But a city like New York can intimidate the average person, much less someone who has trouble dealing with even small crowds."